5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Confirmed TV. I am your host, MVP Banks.
Skiddy.
Big Faye, never the little one.
Nah, I mean. We got a I don't even want to say old because you ain't even an old person. We got a former guest up in here, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
it's Lex Get It.
Nah, I mean, Lex, let's get it.
Don't you forget it.
How y'all feeling though? Everything's 30.
It was
cool.
nice.
Wait, hold
outside.
up. We forgot something. Hey, yo, Rick,
Rain and shit.
where my theme music?
Oh, I forgot how to do this.
Sliding.
Shout out to my old bros who ain't never do shit. Shout out to my old hoes. Shout out to my new bitch. Shout out to the dealers. Shout out to the killers. Shout out all my niggas.
Going.
That works.
Is it too high now?
All right, yeah, what's up? So, we in here like swimwear, and we sipping on some nice ginger ale, Canada Dry.
Cheers to the ginger
Cheers,
ale.
everybody. Cheers. Yeah, but
Canada Dry tough.
yeah, Canada Dry tough. But we usually started off with a I usually start off with a question, but I think I want Faye to start this off because she been feeling confident lately.
Confident?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to test her temperature. What you got?
right.
What you got for us, Faye?
All right, so I got a question that both parties could answer, but we're gonna start off with the guys first. All right, so the question is, do you feel like your side bitch can control your relationship?
You want me to
Yeah. I need to think about it.
Or let me rephrase it,
Go for it.
because I have it written down another way. Do you think a side chick holds the power in your relationship?
hold the power? Absolutely not. But I feel like for some people, not me, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? But for some people, it definitely could be something, because like you was arguing with this girl all day, and now you go home to your real girl, and you see what I'm saying?
Why you whispering?
Yeah, why are you whispering? I can barely hear you.
Sound
So
like
you
sweet.
go
I can barely hear you.
Look, so you go to your real girl, and now you got a little attitude like we was discussing earlier, but I feel like you got to learn how to compartmentalize shit. So like if you're going through one thing, that shouldn't affect what's going on in the next place. That should be left there, honestly. But that's just how I feel, you know?
First of all, you assuming that a nigga got a side bitch.
That's
Let's start there.
Hypothetically,
I didn't wanna start there.
hypothetically, in
You know
this
what I'm
situation,
saying?
in this situation.
Because black men don't cheat. Anyways,
That's another
Oh my
truth.
God.
That's another truth.
I
Prove us
agree.
wrong.
I agree. Here's the thing. I was gonna say no, but then when I really thought about it, side bitches definitely have control, and the reason why is like, you know how women say like women are better cheaters than guys, which is not
Absolutely
really.
truth. Nah,
No, it's not true. It's not true. They're not better cheaters. The reason why they don't get caught is because their side nigga is not going to come to you as a man and be like, yo, like,
But they still know how to do it, brother.
Some would do
they
that.
Know how to. Women know how to do that shit.
let me hear me out.
Like, they
What,
know
to
how
cheat?
They
Hear me
just
out.
know how to do that shit.
Most guys get caught because the side girl blows it up. That's how most guys get caught. Yeah,
Girls be going through niggas' phones.
I'm not gonna say that
Girls
doesn't
be going through
happen.
niggas' phones.
I
But-
feel like when a man cheat, it be obvious. Like at some point they start slipping up. When they start slipping up, they start them loose ends.
And that's why I say women
Catch
are
up.
better.
That's
why
where
I
that
say
comes
women
from,
are
that-
better.
And when we play FBI,
But here's the thing.
That's why I say women are better. They can keep that shit up for years.
But that's where that comes from, though. That
Yeah.
saying that you heard, that we're just not but females are better cheaters.
Yeah, because
No,
they can keep that.
That's
shit up
where
for
that
a
comes
long
from, though.
time.
Because you have an accomplice
It's
that's
long
going to
duration.
help you cover this shit up. We don't.
But it's not all the time.
side.
Sometimes a nigga is dead
there you
tender.
go.
Sometimes a nigga is tender though, so you
The
can't even say
side-
that. Some niggas really, or some nigga might keep
No.
it P like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, she going like, So it happens. So I feel like
It happens on both sides.
it's just still y'all they just a little better. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
A little
That's one
better?
thing. They just a little better. They just a little better at
I don't think they're a
Everything.
little better at it. I think we're
Everything.
more susceptible to believing what they say because we don't want to believe that another nigga's been up in our chick.
That's
Real
another
talk.
true thing too. But
It
look,
hurts.
so I seen on TikTok
Okay.
that the nigga said
The internet
that
said-
the girl
Shout out
she
to the
told him to go to the grocery store and get these groceries for her because she was gonna tell her nigga that she was going to get groceries so that he could just kill real quick, and then she got the groceries so she could go home. That's how
What?
she really spent the time.
What? All I
Wait,
heard was
that's what I'm saying.
groceries,
Groceries?
groceries, and more groceries.
So look, so
Yeah, I didn't.
I was on
understand.
I was on TikTok, right?
All right.
And he said, this is how women be going. They so calculated. She sent him a grocery list so he could go to the grocery store and get the groceries so that she could pull up on him and do what she got to do and go home after that with all the groceries because she told her significant other that she was going grocery shopping.
So she told the guy.
the wrong
Men is
person.
not that calculated when we gonna cheat.
Wait, hold on. Let me get.
We
let
might
me-
think 1, 2, but that's like 7, 8. She thought 7, 8 steps ahead, and that's crazy. So that's why I think that.
So wait.
'Cause I
She
ain't-
she told
I
the
see-
she
I
told
see
the
the
other
point.
guy
She-
to get the stuff,
Yeah.
and she
To
told
get the
her man
groceries.
that she was gonna go get this, but he already got his, and they met up, so she didn't even have to do the food shopping, and then so he already had
That was the
everything.
pipe.
Yeah, and then
That's
went home with
devious.
those groceries.
That's devious.
I can't.
That's
vouch for
crazy.
So it's like
That's
I can't even
you know
speak
what
on
I'm
that.
saying? This is-
That's crazy.
Actually.
I feel like
Okay, I can understand that part because yes, men we're not as calculated when it comes to like the dirt we do. Because when all right, here's the difference. When the dirt we do happens, it's kind of random. It's like happenstance. Like, I'm not even saying that fucking right. Whatever. Let me just skip a word. Anyways, it's just something that like just randomly happens out of the blue most of the time. I'm not saying all of the time, but usually when a guy is cheating, it's a random event. You know what I'm saying? It's not canon to the story. When a woman is cheating, it's usually with a guy that it's like a planned out event. Because here's the difference. You actually have to like something about the guy to actually want to sleep with him. We don't have to like nothing about you.
You're saying most. You're saying most?
Well, I'm speaking in generalities here. I'm not going to say all of you because that'd be inaccurate. But the majority of like women, you have to like something about a guy. Something. Not just about how he looks, but something else. It has to be, it can just
Yeah.
be one thing, but you have to like something. We don't have to like nothing about you. We can actually hate you and still want to smash.
Damn.
So because we're so narrow-minded in our thinking, we don't plan out when these events happen because they don't happen like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just kind of fall into our lap sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm not explaining that right. She's looking at me crazy.
no, I get it.
I get it too, but
I'm just saying, like I agree, but I truly do believe that y'all side niggas, like, that's your best accomplice. Because a nigga's not gonna fuck up his opportunity to get laid again. That's the difference. Women, y'all don't care about sex like us. Y'all do not give a fuck. Even if it's good
I
dick.
agree with you too.
No,
though.
truthfully,
I
even if
agree
they getting good dick, if y'all getting consistent good dick, y'all will still cut a nigga off if y'all don't like something about this nigga. Us, we will try to hold on to that girl if she like that. It's hard to let go of that shit. That's not easy to let
I
go of.
also agree with that though. I'm not gonna lie.
So I forgot where I was going with that. So
Yeah.
now, see, that's why I want to drink with y'all.
But but I feel like
and he
niggas
takes
is
another
definitely
shot.
niggas is definitely gonna hold it down way more because it's like you at the end of the day, it's like I'm in a win-win situation when
Thank
you
you.
fucking a nigga bitch.
Thank
Honestly.
you.
Cause it's like I got one up on him and he don't even know. So it's like
And none of the
why
responsibility.
why would I ever really be mad? Like he does everything and all I gotta do is
Fuck her.
at the end of the day.
So
I don't-
he's not
I'm
gonna
not-
spill the
crazy.
beans. He's gonna play along. He's gonna lie.
Especially when you one of them niggas. So it's like it's tough.
Where when it comes to the woman, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why.
They start
Well, check it though. Think about it
Feelings
from this
always
perspective.
involved.
Think about it
I
from
feel
this
like
perspective.
men catch feelings. Hold on. No,
Yeah,
I feel like men
That's how I
definitely
feel
catch
too.
feelings.
I feel
And
like
men
but that's
do,
like
and no,
less than
men will
that's
sit
less
there.
than most people,
Let me
most
give you
men
this
that's gonna
perspective.
They will
No,
act like
because
they
Men will
didn't.
Because
sit
most
there
niggas
and do
gonna keep it
all these
peace.
relationship things
Faith.
and then turn around and then just
I'ma
do
give
a
you a
whole
hypothetical.
180.
Yeah.
You're my girl. She's my side chick, right? I'm dating you, right? If she's my side chick, she might be okay with being my side chick for a while. But the problem she's gonna have after a while, no, hear me out.
It's only for.
It's only going to be temporary. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why is this, because this moment you find out that I'm taking care of her, I'm putting her in the house, I'm buying her a car, you're going to be like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
Why am I giving this nigga pussy and he's giving her everything? That shit is going to be so short-lived the moment you find
I
out.
feel like most girls don't even think like
And
that
then-
these
Yeah.
days.
and then-
And not
Are you
anymore.
But I do-
serious?
I
Yeah,
That's
do-
just
a lot
I
of
want
girls
women
don't even
that.
think
I
like
want
that.
mad, but-
Nowadays,
once they,
nowadays,
it's a
girls.
But I do
prostitute.
feel like a lot of side chicks stick around too because of what they're getting besides the dick, though.
I feel like
sometimes
Like if they're
no,
asking for
sometimes
things and they're
I feel
doing
like
things
they're
for
giving
the,
them the
yeah.
money.
So what
If
I've
they're
so what I've been
if they're
through
doing
right,
stuff for their
in
side
my
chick.
life is that I've seen that women always feel like they're different and they're the exception. So when they fuck with a nigga, they feel like if I meet him and I fuck with him, he's gonna eventually leave his bitch because I'm that bitch. And that's a lot of y'all.
Oh, I never
mental.
would think
disagree.
No, look, and that's a lot of y'all mental, and that's why y'all be fucked up.
He's speaking
But
in
I can't-
generalities.
So when it
not
gets
all.
to the point where like, all right, now a nigga gotta choose, y'all, you feel what I'm saying? A nigga is gonna be a nigga.
That might
And
not be your experience.
Like, y'all always feel like
No, no, we're speaking
y'all
from his
gonna,
experience too.
it's true. This is what I seen, feel me? Not me, I keep it general because I also take other people's experiences. Like I'm one of the people that can learn from other people's experiences and not go that route. Some people gotta really see for themselves. So I've seen that. Like women always gonna think that I'm really that bitch, so he's gonna leave this bitch eventually because I'm, you know what I'm saying?
But that
And that's
way-
when they get into.
But that plays into the point of what I'm saying. Like, if I'm taking care of, if I've been, let's just say even before I met her, and me and you, we just been messing around. But that's all we have. You probably been having fun with me, and you probably haven't thought about nothing else beyond that. But the moment you find out that I like her a lot more than you, even a slightly more than you, I'm buying her shit. I'm doing really nice, thoughtful shit for her. And you, I don't really think about you other than probably just want to smash. No, I'm building a
You
dream.
keep reacting to my face.
Yeah, I'm trying that out. You know what I'm saying? So, most women who are the side chick, when that happens, they're going to be like, nah, fuck that. And some walk away, and some try to burn everything down. Real talk. And that's how a lot of
Some are
niggas
spiteful.
get. That's how
Some
a
of
lot of
those
niggas
feelings get involved.
That's
It's like-
because it didn't work out how they planned.
Yeah,
they
but
thought that they was
no,
gonna make
but-
him leave the girl.
No, but I also feel like men also say things
To lead them on.
to lead them on. Exactly.
But I
they
feel
say
like-
things, they lead them on, they make them gain all these feelings, and they do all these things, and they love bomb because
And then they try to
just really
manipulate
do
your
love
If
feelings.
you
bomb.
know this man has a girlfriend and he told you that, or a wife,
I think that's,
that's
girls do-
also.
But then
also
once
at
a girl
some
get
point, you have to
dignitized, it's
take-
over.
But as also at some point, as a woman, you have to take accountability because
Of
you
course.
wouldn't want that done to you, and vice versa. And that's another thing I've seen with women. Y'all don't really care about that unless it's you.
Yeah.
Like y'all will fuck with a nigga with a lady.
A lot of
wife
niggas is like
or-
that too.
And then
so
if,
let's
and
be
if they're
fair.
and if they're
But
in a
if it's
relationship
you,
with them and
yeah, if it's you, then y'all wouldn't like that. But
Well, me on
that's
the
just
thing-
the
I don't
harsh
do that.
realities.
I don't
of
do
things.
that at all.
I don't do that at all
We
either.
ain't having that. It's a
That's
strict
why there's.
program
That's
over
why I
here.
also said, I couldn't speak for whatever y'all were
But hypothetically,
talking about before. But hypothetically,
what about a friend?
oh man,
We all got
I've had
friends.
friends that
We all got
have
friends.
cheated. Yeah, but what about it?
So like, your friends. So if you don't have that situation, right? So a friend. What friend do you feel like any of your friends have their side relationships have any control over their true personal life?
Yeah, just one. But I felt like, a lot of people say, oh, if you can't trust if you're friends with somebody that cheats on their man or their significant other, how can you trust them? That's the only thing that I would think of. But otherwise, like, to each their own. I mean, I wouldn't condone something like that, but
Yeah, it's strict.
Do you
over here.
think-
I just wouldn't be, I don't know. I feel like I have no say in that, but I do see it kind of take a turn and then you end up, it'll be the girl, I guess, on that part, falling in love with their side.
Yeah.
Piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like, that falls into your lap.
I don't think.
For
I
the
don't.
That was
most
what you were
part, that's
talking
how,
about.
that's how it happens. But I mean, I also think that niggas are tender as well. So we're not going to make it seem like they not.
She was
Niggas
talking
be
about the
tender.
leading on thing.
Yeah,
It was-
Yeah, because God
Niggas
forbid
are
a
tender
guy,
as well,
God
and-
forbid he gets his feelings hurt. Oh my God, you're gonna start
I feel
crashing
like-
up.
All right, but let me
Wait, he
speak
was-
to the whole. And I'm not.
He was trying to-
I'm not making excuses either, though. But
My bad.
usually, guys lying to women is just a reaction to just what women want. Now, hear me out on this. Y'all don't want the truth.
That's true.
This is the truth. This is the
Okay.
truth. If you ever heard it, like it's right here.
It's actually
y'all
true.
don't want the
Yeah.
truth.
I do want.
Guys lie because we understand that y'all don't want the truth.
I
I
want the
think
truth.
one.
Okay.
Me too.
I'd rather
I
know
want-
A guy-
and
a guy
myself
walks
make
up
that
on you-
decision.
Exactly.
All right, you want the truth. Hear me out. You want the truth. but
Yes.
the reason you want the truth is not for a positive reason. A guy walks up on you. I'm gonna give you an example. Both of you.
I think
out,
it's
hear
both
me out.
negative
Guy
and
walks up on you,
positive.
right? He's gonna tell you the truth. He'll be like, "Yo, you bad as fuck. I want to fuck." What's your reaction?
Yeah,
He told you the truth.
Get out of here,
And
weirdo.
it's
He told you the
yeah,
truth.
No,
Yeah.
not happening.
So the
Ew.
reason why you want
That's
the truth
Yeah,
is,
but I don't want
is
you to
not
play
to
with me
qualify a man, it's to disqualify a man. You don't want the truth for anything other than to see if you
Well, it
don't
depends on
like
how
a
they
guy.
said
Thing
it too,
is, if a
maybe.
nigga that's attractive woke up to them and say that, they might actually
They
go.
might be going.
Oh,
They might actually go.
They might be
like,
going,
If he's actually your type, like,
And it all depends on
Hello.
how he says it because attraction.
I just said that.
It's
It
the
depends on how they
voice.
say. Like, what
Yeah.
if
The voice.
like you
what
just
if
said it all like
oh, like dang.
all unattractive and shit. The way you
because
said it.
what I'm starting to learn about women as I get older is that even though like being physically attracted to a guy is important, I think
sorry.
the fantasy is more important than how the guy
yeah,
looks.
for most.
That's what
men.
I'm starting to learn. Like
Definitely a
not-
fantasy.
Like
gotta
for
learn
us,
it.
for us,
You
it's
gotta
the
learn it.
physical. Like we see y'all first, and then we get to know y'all, right? But for y'all, it's like y'all build this fantasy, and that's what y'all are attracted to. Like the physical part that you see, that's a plus to y'all. But it's like y'all already have this preconceived notion in your head of like the guy that y'all want. It's like this Build-A-Bear effect.
that's the thing. So women know if they were. Women know if they would give a nigga some coochie
What?
from the first moment they lay eyes on him.
There
And
you
that's
go.
what I learned
First
too.
5 minutes.
Exactly.
so?
So
Yeah.
y'all know
First
like
5 minutes.
y'all. I feel like y'all already say that in your head. Like I
You know
can
what?
have
Even
this
if
coochie.
even if
That's
y'all
like
don't
it-
even if y'all don't
Especially
know
if,
it,
like, yeah, it's,
I'm
it's
sorry.
true. Not it's
I
true.
feel
like,
like
even if-
I feel
go
like
ahead.
anybody would do that though.
I've been with people that I wasn't even like. That's not like my ideal person. I guess
yeah, because
If
niggas.
if I
nigga,
had
that's
to, if
another-
what I'm
niggas
attracted
grow on
to,
y'all,
but I
that's why.
end
Let you
up
finish.
being
Sorry.
with.
So look, so let me
I'm more
finish
like
with
on the
that.
emotional
so
kinda
young men
energy.
at home,
The
y'all gotta
energy.
know, right? It's a lot of things y'all could do if y'all feel like y'all not that attractive. Y'all could get money. Y'all can have an exceptional personality. Shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that men can do that make them a lot more desirable for women if they
Look,
yeah,
not
feel better.
actually
yeah.
exactly if they're not actually you could dress well as well.
I was
It's
about to
another
say
thing.
that.
Because a haircut
So
can
it's
make you
like-
go from what?
Man,
Yeah.
I had to buy
Keep
somebody
yourself groomed,
underwear.
You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like your nails and stuff. So it's a lot of things you
I
could
did.
do.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why is
Other
there not
than-
enough on
I
me?
You know
feel
what I'm
like,
saying?
especially now that we're getting older, I start to look at more things like that, like nails, like how a man carries himself. I actually judge a male by the people that they around, because that explains your character. If all your bros are like this, then how are you? Do
And
you
then as-
condone it?
And
Or
then
you
as
just
you
be in
get
your own
older, not to
world?
cut you off, can you teach a lady something? A lot of women, as they get older, they like things like that
Can I
from
ask you a
men too.
question? My
Like-
fault. I ain't mean to cut you
Nah,
off. I
that's the
needed
one.
this shit just
True.
jumped in my head. Going off of what you said.
True.
You judging the men by the people they are around.
That's a fit. That's
If
fair,
you
though.
chill around hoes, all your female friends are hoes, does that make you a hoe?
No,
It does
Yo,
not.
wow.
But let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Don't
So
laugh.
no, let me tell you.
This ain't funny,
Nah,
nigga.
No.
You're so funny.
Let me
I ain't
tell
gonna
you.
go there this
Funny.
episode, but you always
but we
gonna go.
there.
You always go there.
But,
Like, you got
but
it.
she
Got
brought
it.
it there.
I did.
She brought it there.
But
Uh-huh.
This fucking
that is
guy.
a fact.
This fucking guy, man.
That is a fact. I'm not gonna lie. That is a fact because you know, I've been around a whole lot of people, and
She said no.
I feel like
What?
I have to surround myself with people that I don't want to be judged off of. I had to learn that the hard way. So
Perception.
yes, so I
Everything.
have. So if I'm around girls who are known to be doing certain things, people are gonna start looking at me like, yo, like how she move, especially like with my body. They're gonna like, oh, what she do? Like
But I
if she
think-
around
It's
all
the
these
same
girls
thing.
and they do things like
But I
this, it's
think
like,
that's I think that's an old saying. So I think that honestly, even if you're not like that, if you hang around them long enough, you're gonna turn into
into that.
yeah.
Yeah, but that all
You
also
gonna get as far as the
requires growth.
motherfucker. You gonna get
I
as
think
far as the
there's a
motherfuckers you
selection.
hang around for no reason.
Let's be fair.
That's why you have to watch
true.
your surroundings. You have to
Absolutely. That's
change
why
your
that was.
surroundings.
That's why that was a good one.
Let's be
I-
fair. Sometimes
Absolute
girls
good one.
just have the luck of the draw, and they just grow up with certain girls that are just promiscuous, right? And those are just their friends. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be fair because sometimes that could just be
Gotta
the
say.
case.
Love them to death, but
but
And
it's
and
about
not to cut you off, brother.
Nah, go for it.
Promiscuity is running rampant in these streets nowadays.
you know what I mean. But
not promiscuity.
it's a
Promiscuity.
that's a big word.
That's a good one.
Oh my God, that's a big word.
But, don't bring back the
That's a-
spelling bee.
that's a- oh my God,
We
please.
definitely gotta bring that back.
Nah.
Not
I like
tonight.
that
but we're
one.
gonna bring it
Today,
back.
I like
I'm about
that
to
one
name
too.
them.
I forgot to tell you that.
Let me-
Right.
Let me finish
Yeah,
my
let,
thought.
let him
Uh-oh,
land his
he's
thought.
about to lose
Let
his
him land his
thought.
No, I got
plane.
it.
My fault.
You know what I'm saying? I got this.
He's about to.
It's about perception. At the end of the day, like how it's perceived being around that environment. Let me give you a side example, right?
100%.
And I don't want to take it to this type of extreme, but this is like I had a conversation with a female friend of mine and she didn't understand this. If you're my girl, let's say you're my girlfriend hypothetically, and we're out and about, right? And let's just say we're in a setting where there's a bunch of people, like party setting vibe, you know what I'm saying? And a man approaches you in the room, right? Other people know you're my girl, right? And you decide to have a side conversation with this man. Whether you're telling this dude, no, I'm not interested, regardless of what you say, what I was trying to explain to her is like, even if you said the right thing, you saying something at all gives the whole room a perception. Yeah, you didn't like that. It gives the whole room.
I just be
the
sucking my
side
It
teeth
gives
and
the
everything.
whole room a perception of that guy is rizzing that girl up. And whether you want to believe that or not, other men are definitely going to know. Other men are definitely going to think this. Maybe not women. I don't know how y'all think in that regard. But men, I know how men think. And when we see something like that, we like, oh, she's going. Even if you're not. You can be
Nah, I
telling this
get it.
nigga no. But and you have and
I
we're
can
women.
see- I can
actually,
see that.
I actually love that
I can
point.
see
So I have
that.
something to say when
Yeah.
you're
Let me
finished.
finish this one more part. Like,
Yeah.
and what women fail to understand, maybe you don't, but most women fail to understand is this: to a degree, our reputation is more important than yours, because we're expected to protect, provide,
I agree with that.
all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the difference is that when our woman embarrasses us, no one respects us. Not our family, not our employers, not our friends. No one. Our respect goes out the window. Y'all can rebuild from shit like that.
That's true.
Y'all get it. Y'all get a little bit of
A
more
nigga could do
leadway.
anything to y'all, and it's just like, it's alright, girl.
Y'all
You
get a
don't
little bit
fuck
more
these niggas.
leadway.
You
But
think so?
yes,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
us, when our reputation is damaged, it's done.
Let a nigga,
And a
let-
woman
let
is the
a nigga
fastest way
wife
to
leave
doing
him
it.
for a girl or some shit.
Thank you.
That's you.
And
You
it-
laughing stock of your friends, even if you like.
But it
even if
affects
they
him at
get
all
over it,
levels
it's
of his
always
life.
gonna come back.
Always.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but it
always
affects him at all levels of his life. Like even in the workplace, if they find out in your workplace, like
Crazy.
no one respects you in your workplace.
You gonna hear mad,
And your no for real, and your family, no one's gonna respect you in your family.
mad cackles.
Your
and
friend group, no one's gonna like. No matter what circle you're in, you lose respect. It's gone. It's out the window because the main person you're supposed to have somewhat governance over. Like, I don't want to say control, because as a man, you're supposed to be able to guide your woman, and she don't respect that shit. No one's gonna respect you. No one's gonna respect that
Tragic.
shit. Goes out the window. It's done.
You said tragic.
Yeah, it's tragic. It's done. That's why men can't go online and cry about when their girl get cheated on. If y'all get cheated on,
Isn't
y'all
it
get
June? Isn't it men's mental health?
and no one give a fuck. So what? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm glad you do, Faye.
I do.
That's why we here. That's why you here.
shit.
'Cause you
Men's
give a
mental health matters.
Do you care?
fuck. Barely.
I don't know. I wasn't too convinced.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I care so much.
Barely.
Now I care
But no,
so much.
to his point,
Go for it, my fault.
I actually 100% agree with him that perception is everything, and I like to have that conversation a lot. Where it's like you can have a lady on Instagram that she has like college pictures up, very respectable pictures, and she can be a hoe.
Oh,
Okay.
No one would know.
that's like
For
church,
lack of better
that's like
words, she
church
can be a hoe.
girls.
I
right?
mean, the people
But
that
look,
are hoeing
but
with
look,
her
because
on
men
then
are
you can see
visual.
then you can see the lady online that got her ass out every day, but
And
that
they-
don't mean she fucking.
Yeah, that
You feel what
doesn't-
I'm saying?
It be the
So
quiet
it's
That
like
doesn't-
that's
It really
the
do be
catch.
the quiet
That's the
ones.
catch 22. What is it? Catch 22. That's the catch 22. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like perception is everything though. So the approach that men are gonna take to the lady with her ass out every day is gonna be different from the
Did you
college
just
lady.
point to me?
No, I'm not saying it like that.
I felt like you just pointed to me.
It felt personal.
No, no, it's
I
not.
feel like it
no,
did.
it's actually not personal. I don't. You know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like perception is everything.
Yeah.
So a lady can that be she's the college girl, she got all that going on her page, but she's
A
going.
guy might
She
not.
has
I think
to-
a guy
he's
might
gonna-
look at that and be
And he's
be
gonna-
like, But then he see the girl who's showing everything. He be like, oh yeah, let me try.
but not even
But it's really
that.
the other
His
one.
approach is gonna be different
Yeah.
to the lady with the cap and gown and everything on her
of
page
course.
because she presented it different. She
His
packaged
level
it
of
different.
respect is going to be different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But little do you know, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then what happens when you
because-
find out?
Because men
What
are
happens when you
visual.
find out you devastated?
And
Yeah.
then that's
that
it. You're
pedestal
just
I put you
devastated.
on,
Devastated.
you all for that.
Devastated.
But here's the
that's
flip
it?
side. Here's the
Devastated.
flip side.
It hurts
The
us,
girl-
man. I feel like women don't.
No, go for it.
I feel like women don't
you got a lot
understand.
to say.
Women don't understand that level of hurt that men go through when he thought you was this and you that. You understand? Women don't understand that hurt. And if they did, things would be different.
I mean, I guess
I hear-
that goes for the people that are like trying to put a facade online. That's just what that is.
What do you mean?
And that just shows how much you really need to know a person.
I would like
before
to
you
Like
Yeah,
deal
it's
with
it's
it.
a lie.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you just, like, showing,
I'm
like,
more about the
online?
lie. Like I would care about the lie, being misled about the lie. Fuck the fact that she's hoeing around. It's the lie. Like you thought she was somebody else, right? And then when did you find out that she
But
wasn't?
that-
and
my
how?
thing-
Are you
And
talking
my
about
thing is
pertaining
principle.
to people?
So what he said.
online?
My thing is everything is, for me is principle. I'm a big principle person, so it's like
Yeah,
me. I
me
don't
too.
think I.
It's the
I
act
just-
for me.
I just think that once you start seeing things as a man that is actually experienced, and like when you pay attention to things, you can see things. Those that have eyes can see, and those that have ears.
No,
can
you have to
hear.
have some sort of proof that she's hoeing though.
I'm gonna tell you what this is. It's
Sometimes the Most High just show you what you have to see.
it's the act. For women,
Not gonna lie.
it's not the act, but it's the lie, like you said. It's being deceived. For us, it's the act itself. And the
I feel
reason
like it's
why
a combination.
and I'm gonna tell you why it's the act, and you're gonna agree once I
combination.
land
I was
this
waiting
plane.
for that.
Once I land this
I
plane,
was waiting for that.
Combination.
once I land this plane, you're gonna agree. The reason why it's the act for men is because the only thing that separates us from your guy friends is sex. That's the only thing.
I
There's
feel like this was part of that. Oh no, that was one of the other episodes. Go ahead.
was it?
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Well, let's remix it then.
No.
The only thing
Because I have something to
Let's
say. Go
remix
ahead.
The only thing that separates a guy that you are with from a guy that is your friend is having sex. If you remove sex, what is the difference? I would like you to
Niggas
answer that.
still,
They're cool. I go off of energy. What if I grew up with them?
no,
No.
but one
And even if I didn't.
you're messing with and one is your friend. But ideally, he's saying that all men are the same. The only difference is you screwing this one and you're not touching this one.
Meaning, if I gave any of my men a chance, my male friends a chance, then
They would take it.
they would take it.
All of them would take it, but
Nah,
that's
I'm
not
not
even the
gonna
point
lie,
that I'm
yeah.
making. That's,
So
that's
then-
not even the
I'm a
point that
firm
I'm
believer
making.
Niggas not really your friends.
No, there's no guy friends.
Niggas not your
But
friends.
what I'm trying
There's
to
no platonic relationships.
all right, we
I
can go
have
there.
Only,
Let's
it's
go there.
only a
Let's
small
go there.
percentage of men
I
that
feel like
really
we
like.
definitely have spoke about this before.
You have to be a
Where-
nigga that really get women to like.
A guy
Really
will
have
only be
women
your
friends.
friend under these circumstances. He's doing business with you
Yes.
to some degree, like promotion wise, shit like that. Or he's gay.
See,
But if he's a
He's
straight,
gay.
if he's a, you ain't just pointing at me. I know
You-
damn well you
now
were just
you
pointing
started
at me.
talking about him.
That was funny.
Wait, yo, word. That's what we doing.
No, but that's
my God,
that's been a
Stop
thing.
pointing at
Oh
me.
my
You know what? I said that one time though. We gonna go back one time.
Me and my girls talk about
He
that
has
all
to
the
know
time.
the lady. He has to know the lady and be repulsed by her actions.
There we go. That was the
wouldn't
third
really,
point.
like,
I
Thank you.
remember.
I know you now, and
Yeah, we
I
did
don't
have this
even see you
conversation.
like
There we
that
go.
anymore.
Yeah, like I can't even see myself because I know
Yeah,
what you be doing.
exactly.
I can't even
Then
see
you're
myself.
good, yeah.
I can't even do nothing with
Like,
you.
and
Like I don't even want to do
that's
that.
pretty much. I grew up with you, so
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah,
you've
like,
been through.
no.
I know who you spoke to. I know the kind
Yeah.
of thing
But
that you did.
I guess
been
what I was
pretty-
trying to say was like that the only thing that separates a guy friend from your boyfriend is sex. If you remove sex, that's it. There is nothing else. He's just a nigga you chilling with.
I feel
a
like
roommate
I don't
possibly.
feel like that. I don't feel
Really?
like that.
What
Me
else?
either. I feel like you can have
I
a
feel
toxic
like-
You
relationship.
still
Because-
haven't named one thing that
Okay, what was the question? I'll
the
answer.
question is
Separates.
if you take sex out of the equation, what makes your boyfriend still your boyfriend and not your guy friend? What is the difference? What separates that? I would like to understand that. If there's a separation, I would like to know this.
I feel like maybe from an
Attraction,
emotional, maybe like an emotional attraction.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
attraction.
because I could say my boyfriend is handsome, but then like that one
And
one
that has
handsome.
nothing
If
to
I
do with
say
sexual.
wait,
That has
hold
nothing
on,
to do
hold
with
on,
sexual.
no, wait, hold on.
I have
One
to stop you.
handsome,
There's
the
a
way
reason
I
why
say
have to stop
handsome
you,
to this might be the
Because
same
what if
about
he-
how you think about it. I have to rephrase this question. For him, not see. You're thinking about what you want and how
is
things
water, right?
you think things would be for you. No. Remember, sex is important to a man.
Right.
Take it out the equation. What is he now? What is
friend- like
what
the
is
friend?
what is the difference?
boyfriend? The
You think
boyfriend
you
part or
think
the friend
he's still gonna want to be emotionally attached to you if you're not giving him sex? And let's keep it a fucking stack. Every girl is fucking someone. I don't believe in no
Yeah.
celibacy. Fuck all that.
I tried that for the last
Every girl is
four
fucking
months of
someone.
this year.
It's true.
I'm not pointing fingers here.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Every
I
girl's
thought you were
fucking
going to disagree
someone.
for a
No.
second.
Every girl's fucking someone.
Every man is fucking
I done seen.
someone.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
That's not
But
true.
why is
That's
that not true?
Yeah.
then?
Because not
So what
every
makes
man
you
can get
think-
laid.
what makes you-
we
wait-
have this conversation
Oh my
every
God,
episode.
yes,
makes you
we
think
had this
that
conversation.
Every
Every woman
woman
can get laid.
I feel like
girl
the
is
men
getting
that
laid.
women desire
That we can
is
get laid
definitely
easier than
is definitely fucking something.
Of course,
every
but
time.
what they mean every.
You just
man.
said celibacy.
Every man-
No,
You're
he said he
not
doesn't even
attracted to
believe in
every-
I feel
celibacy.
like every
Yeah, I just went 4 months.
every
the first
lady has
quarter of
the-
the year.
Yeah, what about
Every-
that?
Go for it.
No,
Land that
every
plane.
lady has the ability
To get laid.
to get laid, and it's easier for them to get laid
Yeah.
than men. 100%.
Yeah. I heard this one
Because
too many times.
nah, it's true. Like you don't have to be that good looking for a nigga to want to fuck because niggas just be
Even the
tryna fuck.
ugly ones.
And there's niggas you done seen
Every
handsome.
man.
You done seen handsome niggas
I say
with
it all
women
the
that
time,
don't
though.
look that good.
A woman always has
So-
options, but yes, a man might have fewer options because not every girl is gonna vibe with that. man.
So as a
And we
man,
spoke
Yeah.
about
as
that.
a man, how
gotta
am I
be,
supposed to
And
know
yeah.
if you like me if you're not giving me sex?
a vibe.
No,
Yeah, energy.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what
If
you
you
like.
not, if she
I
not
feel like a
giving
man
you,
would know a vibe.
if she's not offering
Yeah.
you coochie, she don't like you
Thank
like
you.
that. I'm gonna be
you.
honest
That's the
with
plane
you.
I wanted to
But what
land.
if
Like
What?
if you meet a nigga and you not attracted to him sexually,
Thank you.
you don't
Okay.
like that
You don't
nigga
like him.
like that.
No.
You don't like
trying
him.
to see how you like him. You trying to find
No, what
another
if
way.
they're cool or
I'm
like
not
the
jumping at
energy?
the dog.
Then that's your friend.
man.
That's your friend.
Thank
Then.
you.
Yes,
Thank
okay.
you.
That's what he's
Thank you.
saying.
Thank you.
That's your friend then.
so if
All right,
if
but
that's
you
my
were saying
friend-
something about them being friends because they think something about repulsion.
Yeah, no, I said that's the another way that a man could literally be a friend with a lady and
No,
not
you said
not be attracted to her if he's repulsed by her actions. Like I talk to you every day, you really been
But they
my
can
friend
still
for a
be cool,
while,
and that's
I
if- but
don't-
what
I
if
think
you
that
vibe?
you know
You don't
you
feel
be
like
doing
as-
some shit that I wouldn't even.
A nigga's not
I
gonna
wouldn't
be in
even
a
deal with, or-
relationship with you. I'm sorry,
You
bro.
said- no,
A nigga's not gonna
you
be
think.
in a relationship. We talking about two people cohabitating, whether they're together in a house together or separate. They are together. A nigga is not going to be with a woman seriously in any regard if no sex is involved. It doesn't even make sense.
So what
You
about
wanna
the
know
people
why?
who wait
You wanna
until
know why?
marriage? What about those people?
Yeah, you don't
That's
believe in that
different.
either.
That's different.
What
You wanna
about
know why?
You don't even
Because
see that these days
You
like
don't
that.
see it,
Let's
but
be
you
real.
wanna
But
know
it
why that's different?
exists.
You wanna know why that's
exists.
different,
It
Faye?
still
And that's-
exists.
Buffet,
and
you want to
that-
know why that's different?
and as a
Because
man,
those
you
two
gotta-
people have a verbal contract. They
Yeah.
both
They
have
both are in
they,
agreement?
They have an
Exactly.
understanding that once we are married, this is going to happen. But what we are speaking about is not that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that.
I mean, we was talking about
It's nigga be
That-
killing me, bro.
kinda.
Nah, he funny as shit.
Listen,
look,
it's beyond me.
men, we don't know unless you are having sex with us. That's it. That's the only way we
Be
know that
honest.
you like us.
Because if
Really?
You see, we
Not-
can show. My fault.
I
Let me
felt-
explain. My fault.
I-
I had this last story.
Nah,
My
go
fault.
ahead.
We could show you a million ways that we like you, though. That's the difference. I can take you out. I can show you new things. I can spend time with you. I can do a whole bunch of different things that can add up to me actually fucking liking
and a
you.
girl will still be like, I don't even know if you like
But
me.
if you do all those same shit
It's
with me,
crazy.
that doesn't mean anything because it's like, okay, but you're fucking someone else. That means you like that nigga a little bit more than me.
Than me. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's true.
When you put it
And it's
it
true, 'cause
into
it's
that
like-
perspective.
He gets a little
It's
bit
like
more
if I-
than what
if
I
you
It's like
meet a
what
lady,
did I
if-
what does he that I don't have?
Thank you.
I get it.
Thank
I'm
you.
here with you.
Okay.
I
She still don't like
I
it, but it's fine.
Nah,
I get it. I just
I feel you.
men
Finally-
one on one.
I'm not
Finally
gonna
came in.
lie, it's
I
fucked up because
understand.
ladies usually are not fucking a nigga that's doing all that shit. They fucking a nigga that's doing nothing.
The fucking least.
Yeah,
And
man
that's
that's
the
doing
fucked up
nothing,
part.
and then
That's why I don't believe in
they're
dates.
giving
That's the
dick and
fucked up part.
vibes.
That's why I don't believe in dates no more.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part.
And then they
'cause
got
that's
the
why
man
y'all
who
hate-
wants to
that's why
do
y'all hate
everything.
I don't
men
believe in dates no more.
That know what they really
I'm
doing.
gonna tell you why I don't believe in
because
dates. I don't believe in dates
They
no
don't
more.
gotta do all that.
And one of my mans brought this up to me, and then once I applied it, it made so much fucking
Crazy,
sense
bro.
because it was true. When I thought back in the past, every girl who ever really liked me gave it up to me without a date. Don't get me wrong, we went on dates eventually. But every girl who ever really liked me, they didn't give a fuck about a date. They didn't care where we were, what we were doing. They just wanted to be
That's
around me, and even
that's
better,
true.
they just wanted me. That's what I know for a fact. They don't give a fuck
That's
about a date.
100%
Every
fact.
girl who I ever had to take on a date, I can only count on one finger that it actually worked out. One finger, and I've been on plenty dates. One finger that it actually worked out. Every time that it actually worked out in my favor, for real, I didn't have to do shit but be around her. That's the girl who actually liked me. That's the girl that I actually want to take somewhere. The irony. The girl who actually likes me is the girl that I actually want to do shit
And
for.
she hates it.
Yeah, she don't
What?
Why does
Oh
she
my
hate
God.
it?
She don't like it. It's
Why does she hate
It's
it?
all right.
Oh my
It's
God,
new.
I'm
It's
just-
new.
I'm listening, I'm
It's new
listening.
information.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta, when you put shit into perspective, sometimes it makes more sense. And that's what I learned with women. Sometimes you have to really sit down and explain these things because they don't see it that way.
Most women
It's
are
just a
afraid.
different. Y'all look at
Right.
things in a different light than men, like just naturally.
Most women are afraid
I
of
know.
giving up coochie on the first date,
That I
right?
know.
And I had this conversation with my homegirl, and I told her, like, listen, like, yeah, to a degree, some guys are not gonna want to take a girl serious if you give it up. But caveat here, right?
It depends on if you really like her. If you like her back,
and that
you don't give a
depends,
fuck about
and that depends on the girl, because I tell girls this shit all the fucking time. All you got to do is make yourself useful. And when I say useful, I don't mean fucking change this guy's life in a dramatic way. I mean useful in the sense of look for something in this dude's life that you know he don't like doing, something small, matter of fact, and just do it for him. And that nigga's gonna be like, I kind of like having her around, even if I'm not fucking her.
and that's what a lot
talk-
of
that-
women don't realize.
They don't
It's
realize
easy
that
to-
shit.
It's easy to please a man.
The smallest shit, it like
easy.
making the bed. You make my bed for me. I don't make my bed. But if I pull
like,
up, I
damn,
come out
she
the
made my
bathroom from
bed.
showering,
I
my
ain't
bed
gonna
is
lie.
made.
You come
My
home, you're like,
boyfriend-
what the fuck?
One day I
gonna
went to
lie,
work and I
that's
came
real-
home.
That's
real
fire.
shit.
That's
real
fire.
shit.
It don't gotta be nothing crazy.
Oh, my
It's
room a little clean. She got
it's
some manners. all
It's
right.
little shit that
I
we
ain't
don't
gonna
do
lie.
for
My
ourselves.
I like
boyfriend-
doing little
My boyfriend
stuff like
made my
that.
bed, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Because I be just getting up and go. I got a lot to do in the
But
morning.
that's how you
I was
please
like
like,
doing
women.
that.
"Wow!" Like you made my bed
Telling
for
you,
me.
telling you.
I was like,
I'm probably
"Damn."
the type of person to splurge on somebody too. I've done it in relationships before.
Splurge.
Splurge.
I don't think a lot of men.
I don't know why. Whatever.
I don't-
I'll trick for
She
mine.
said splurge.
I
I
trick
mean, that's
for
dope.
mine.
That's dope.
But I don't know why. Like they don't
I'll
even.
trick
They're
for
not
mine.
even that type of person
But
to
they gotta
probably
be
even
mine,
like
though.
level that stuff.
They gotta be mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm gonna spend money on a nigga,
Yeah.
you gotta be mine.
How did-
I just
don't
always
mind
like
taking-
that
I
for
don't mind
some
taking
reason.
my
I don't
man
know
out
what
on
it
a
is.
date.
Can I ask you a
And
question?
it's not
though?
the materialistic thing because I actually don't shop.
How
too
do the guys
expensive.
feel about you splurging on them?
They don't expect that though. The ones that I have, they really don't expect that,
But how
or
do
they
they-
didn't
Agreed.
expect
What
it.
are their, what is their reaction? Are they happy or
They're happy because they're like, oh, this
Okay.
is cool,
Like a
you know.
girl
And
ain't
then they
never
want to
do that
maybe
for me.
dress
Okay.
like,
Man,
you know,
I feel
wear
like
the
a lot
stuff.
of
They're
men don't
appreciative. I feel
experience
like.
women, not to cut you off, but I feel like a lot of men don't experience women that really appreciate them. Now I noticed that from like talking to people around me. And that's why I love the Most High, because He put me here in this spot, and I don't have the same experiences as a lot of people. I be saying, yeah, I'll tell people some of my experiences, and they like, yeah, well, nah, you lucky, bro. But it's like, I feel like even in me, I went in more direction where like I wanted a lady that care about me, so I'm not just doing, you feel what I'm saying? Like it has to be some kind of care there. Like I'm not just doing it to just. But a lot of men don't experience women that care about them, just
That's a
what they
cheers.
can really do for them. So
Right.
that shit gets crazy. No, fuck no. Fuck no.
Drink the
Not
Dom.
mine. Yeah, not mine.
Drink it.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Fuck, I had the Hennessy, so I ain't supposed to be drinking Dom.
Good convo, yo. We over here.
Why are you mixing?
He trying to have a good time today.
Just out here
Too
living.
I had
Good.
questions
Just out
too,
here
though,
living my
Faye. You
life.
ain't the only
That's
one
why-
out here with
that's why
questions.
I'm taking. You look back, you gonna see the sips I'm taking, y'all.
Let me back here. Am I still in the frame?
All right, so I got a question now. This is off subject. This is a different question, right? Changing subjects. All right. Ladies, if you can have the man of your dreams, and I'm talking about the nigga you actually want. This nigga is everything from attraction to financial
this nigga's
to
hilarious.
personality.
He's hilarious.
This nigga got
I ain't
everything.
trying to set people up.
I'm not trying to set you up. I'm
Trying
trying
to
to
set me
understand women's minds. That's all. I only want to
He's
understand you,
trying to
ladies.
set
you
me
up.
up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, I only want to understand you, ladies.
Continue.
If you could have the absolute man of your dreams, right, and this man is willing to take care of you for the rest of your life, he only has one condition: you have to completely erase all of your social medias.
Okay.
If
What would you be willing to do? What would you be willing to compromise your social media?
So
to
even
be with this
Facebook
man?
with my family?
Everything. Like you got phones. You
I'm
can't.
gonna have to ask for
you don't
everybody's
need-
WhatsApp.
You could.
That's
so-
international.
I feel
It's not- is it not worth it, though?
I mean, what about the older people?
Is it not worth
but
it?
what is the man?
That's crazy.
But,
I don't know.
what
Is it not
what
worth
is the
it?
man actually? All right, so let me say that.
Everything.
So like that
Name it,
means
Faye.
so I don't
Name it.
So
Can you let her name it?
All right, my fault.
so so he's doing everything.
Uh-huh.
I'll stay at home. Is there kids involved?
Name it, Faye.
Listen,
everything you
Alright,
want in
so-
life.
already said it.
Alright,
Everything you
so-
want in
so
life,
if it-
Faye.
All right, so if it was my life, right?
Everything you could fucking
And
dream
I
of,
got a
Faye.
man who I don't gotta do nothing, but nothing.
But
I ain't
exists.
gotta cook no more.
crying.
I could have a maid,
Yeah,
all,
like-
everything under the sun, the perfect man.
Uh-huh.
And he want me to
He already
erase my
said that.
social
He already
media.
said that.
I tried.
I
Said all that. Look, they try to
I know,
contemplate.
I am because
You trying to play
honestly,
it back like,
no, because realistically,
Uh-huh.
I feel like all of social media is like, damn, like I feel like you kind of like, why are you trying to keep me away from the world?
He is about to give you
Entrapment.
the
I feel like that's
entire
an
fucking
entrapment.
world,
No,
Faye.
see.
But then,
Listen,
when you,
Ladies.
but when, all right, before you,
I would
'cause
give it up, though. I would give up all my
I see
social
where I
media.
see where you about to go with this.
I would get everybody's
And
phone
when you
number.
say, and when you when I sit here and I think about it,
Uh-huh.
because this is something I really have to think about. Because it's like, damn, like I love social, like I'm bored without it. You feel me? Come on, social
know
media
how
runs everything.
unbored you would be with a man who would give you. Let's just.
Okay,
let's,
and
I'm
that's
gonna
why,
throw,
and
I'm
that's
gonna
why,
throw a cherry
and
on
that's
top.
why I'm saying.
gonna ride horses.
But that's why I'm
Let me
saying.
throw a cherry on top.
When
I'ma
I think
take care-
about it,
Let me
I
throw a
wouldn't
cherry on top.
mind
Take care
because
of
if I have
animals. If I could do
everything,
all that.
why do I need this?
This man is a billionaire.
Wait, repeat that?
Now,
Can she
now
repeat
you
that?
That was
know
a
where
good
his
one. Hold on,
finances are.
no, go back.
Repeat that
Well,
real
let's
quick.
Oh, you like that one? He's a billionaire?
Repeat that, repeat that real
no,
quick.
fuck that. Wrong
repeat
back.
that.
That was a gem. If he's giving me everything, why do I need this? And that's why I'm just like, if a man is giving me the world fuck everything else. I'm gonna be happy
And
in
that's
that
the whole
moment.
What if that's part of her
and
world?
that's why I
That-
That's
said.
the whole point he's making.
I
though.
know,
But
and
y'all
that's why I
still-
said after you think about it, because you got to think
Y'all
about
still
social
okay.
media
Hold about
powers
it,
so much in this
I wasn't
world.
listening. I'm sorry.
See, yeah, because you're so
but I feel-
focused.
But I feel like y'all still thought about it.
I
feel
did
like-
think about it.
I feel like
Absolutely,
that's like-
1000% thought about that.
That's what's up.
I
Because
feel like that's what
social
y'all be
media.
striving for, though. Like when y'all grow
Exactly.
up,
That
You know
end
what it
goal.
is?
that's
Exactly.
yeah,
You know
that's
what
the
it is?
end goal. So for y'all to even think about it a second or
It was
2
crazy.
or 3,
no,
it's like
it's not. It's not
he's
because
giving you everything
okay,
you
that's
can ever
cool.
dream of.
That you
But it's
trying to
just
get on
like-
social
I
media.
get-
He
I
just
get where
wants you
she's
to
coming
not
from.
be
But it's just like,
connected.
damn, like now I'm about to be shielded from the
Mm-hmm.
world because
why
because
do you
you are the
care?
breadwinner.
Like, what
you
if that's
doing
part
Why
of
do
the
you
world?
care
What if he
if
says,
you
I'm going to give you the
got a
world? That's
dream?
part of the world that you got to kind of accept. And if you're going to
But
give me
why do you
everything else.
care if he's the man of your dreams?
Listen,
He
I'm
has
just saying I could put my,
everything.
I could
He has
understand
everything that you
where
can
somebody's
ever
coming
dream
from.
of.
You know
That's
the
the man of my
only thing
kids.
stopping you from doing is
What else?
flossing.
No,
That's it.
I'm okay with
That's
giving
what
it up.
else.
Maybe
I feel like I would be
maybe
okay.
I'm thinking of, maybe I'm
Wait.
thinking about it.
Because then I don't
You
have
know,
to
a
really
little
work
bit
and you
more.
don't.
The question after that
Because
is,
in reality, I don't have that. So it's like I'm thinking about it in the aspect of currently like reality versus like a dream.
I think
Because in reality, it's like I'm never gonna find a nigga like that. So it's like
Thank
I
you,
have to
Faye.
think about the social media. Like that's why I'm second guessing. Because it's like I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be. Nobody's ever gonna have their dream person. I don't feel like everybody's gonna ever that person who has giving you every single little thing that you ever asked for. I feel like that doesn't. I feel like in this world now, you have to settle for certain things. You have to take what you can get nowadays.
isn't really
Because it doesn't
settling?
women are
exist.
so
It's not
crazy.
settling, but
Women
it's
are
like
so crazy,
you have
they
to
would
you
have
have to
that nigga?
accept people for
Alright,
who you
let me
are
let
these
finish.
days.
Let me let you finish.
There's no perfect person like that. Nowadays
no.
you have
You're
to
right.
accept somebody for who they
So I'm not
are.
giving the world.
Their flaws and all.
But that's all. That's
There's no such
I feel
thing as a
you don't
perfect
think grannies,
person.
You don't think grannies and them been doing that?
Okay,
It's
well
not nowadays.
Nowadays, in this generation, impossible.
This is
I
what
think
we're
Back
in.
then,
that's
We're not-
always
we're
gonna
not-
absolutely the
happen.
man of
Where
the
they
dream.
were
I
at.
wish I was there back. Was it 50 years ago? 30 years ago, even maybe.
Niggas was doing the same
Backhands
thing
were common
that-
back then too, though. Pimp hands were common. Backhands were common too.
Yeah.
So don't.
I'm crying.
Listen. No, for real. Like, cause
Listen.
women, y'all like. And when I say y'all, I'm generalizing.
Backhands is
Generalizing.
Backhands were common
Bro,
back then
this
because at the end of the
fucking
day,
guy, bro.
women,
This fucking guy.
y'all have this weird thing with wanting the old school way of things, but picking and choosing what y'all want.
Maybe because we never
You know what
had
I'm saying?
that. Maybe we just want to feel
Bro,
it one
this
time.
is insane.
I always wanted to
Why
feel
are
a
you
90s.
Like this, bro?
Why
Why are you like this, bro?
Backhands were common,
Bro,
nigga.
you
I've
got to
always
stop,
wanted
bro.
to feel a 90s.
Backhands are
Backhands were
You
mad
know,
common.
he's
That was-
but I feel like
That's my boy, my son,
even
he's
me
a little
personally, I feel like
insane.
I've always wanted to feel that
That's
90s
insane,
kind of
bro.
love, but
We talking
in
the 90s,
reality,
that's different.
no,
I
just
thought we
in
was talking
general.
about the 40s.
No, we are. But even then,
No,
okay,
yeah,
so
what-
40s. But remember, like really, I'm
Well, she
like
did
right
say
now,
like
I'm in
even
the
30
90s
years
world.
ago.
All right.
and
That's
that's,
why I
you know,
said
not
even
far
30,
off.
but like
That's not
like
far
we're just talking about that just back then.
Okay.
Every generation has a different talent. A 90s love is different from the 80s and the 60s
Niggas
and the
was cheating
50s.
in the 90s too, though.
Yeah, in the 50s.
It just
they
wasn't
was
blasted on
wild.
social media.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying.
And that's the
So I
power
feel
of
like-
social
go.
media.
So I
And that
feel like-
goes back to that.
find
if you
out
can
if
have
somebody's
everything in the world,
You know what's
would you shut off social media or not?
You know what's the most fucked up? Not to go off a tangent, and
I feel like
I don't even want to be that person, but growing up, I really realized something. Every time I meet a nigga that's married, he tell me, "Don't get
not to get married.
That's fucked up. Why is I don't
I gotta.
listen, man?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but it scares me.
You know what's sad about that part?
Niggas that have a whole wife,
wanna get
kids,
married one
family
day.
establishment.
Bro,
I do too.
But
But
I
it's
wanna
like,
get married.
why are you people that's married for
No, I know
XYZ
why.
amount of years?
I know why.
I don't know. I feel like some people saying they don't
Everybody
mean it,
goes
though.
through it's so many different stages when
You
you,
can't
marry
tell
somebody.
certain people that because certain people really take that and run with it.
You have to be strong enough to deal with all
I
stages.
feel like that though.
You have to be strong to deal with all stages of
I don't
marriage.
think women are built to deal with hardship. And I think no, for real.
What?
It's not even to be fun. No, hear me out.
You giggling.
We're not strong enough to
I
deal
don't
with
think
hardship.
I'm not saying strong
That's
enough.
what it
I don't think
sounded like.
women are built to deal
I feel
with
like that's what I heard.
I don't think women are built to deal
Nah,
with
you full of
hardship.
your
And
shit.
the reason I say this is like this. If you have a guy that you're with, right, and he loses his job, he is on a time limit before the relationship is over. Because you know that there is a man out there that
Who
can
can do
easily
it.
lift you out from the fucking gutter,
Yeah.
wherever that is.
I think that's
Yeah.
And women know this automatically. And the moment that guy loses his job, you could play along like, "Oh, baby, I know you feel down," but the truth of the matter is,
She
y'all
working
don't
on her
give
next
a
move.
fuck. Let's talk like that.
She
Let's-
working on her
let's-
next move.
Hey, thank you, Faye. I'm glad you
Realistically,
that's why you my
as a
co-host.
woman, is
That's why you here. Faye.
realist. I ain't gonna lie. Like if my partner, well, not saying right now because he'll kill me. Not figuratively. Just you know, if I was in my relationship, if God forbid he was to lose his job, as a man in his mind, he's like, I have to provide. And if he can't provide, all hell is gonna break loose. And then it's gonna be just a constant battle every day as a man. And that's when all the attitudes and everything, and that's when a woman has to feel like, what do I have to do now to be able, because what if he's paying the bills? Who gonna pay the bills?
But I feel
I've
like
been-
at that
Somebody
point,
has
I've been in
to
that
pick up that
position.
slack.
at that point, I feel like
have.
that's when you're supposed to be there for your man the most, and you're supposed to motivate him
And that's
to
me.
go out and get the money.
That's
like
me.
that shit
Of
ain't about
course,
that, babe.
but what if your partner
Just
loses
saying.
motivation, and he does,
That's
and he
what- I
gets
feel like
he
that's
seeps
what a
into a
woman is-
depression.
That's what a lady is there for, to
Well,
motivate
depression
a man
is
to
one
be
thing.
the best man that they can.
but
But you know, some get
That's all.
comfortable and they're like, you know
Right.
what? They're the breadwinner now. Let me just
If a man-
kind of
well, that's crazy.
ride it out. No. But
That's-
in their mind,
I was saying, no,
that's what
as
they're
a
thinking,
man
not
to think like
you.
that, like that's crazy.
But like if they're thinking like that and they just ride the wave, you
That's
know,
too
and then
comfortable.
they get too comfortable and then they get unmotivated. But if we're supposed to lift them up, what can you do?
All right, I don't want to be that
to
guy,
lift-
but it sounds slightly personal.
No. I'm actually the person that will stand by all of that. And as long as you have ambition
Listen.
and you're trying to do better things, or
I'll help you.
or still like, you know, maybe it hurts you a little bit that you're in that position. Because, you know, sometimes
I'm
it
not
don't
gonna
hurt.
lie.
You're
As
just
a
like,
man, a
okay.
man don't want to
Men
hear that
definitely
though.
get mean when they
They
can't
do.
do the things that they
1,000%.
A million
used to do.
percent. I agree
And
with that.
I just think that it was more of a stick-to-itiveness back then, as opposed to now. Like I feel like these women that you see getting everything that they desire now was really down with they men back then.
Mm-hmm.
So like grannies and all that, they went through the ringer with
Yeah.
granddad.
I worked in
Yeah.
a nursing home, so I feel like I heard the stories that I heard in like
Yeah.
even
They've
2
been through a
years
lot,
of even
though.
working
The
there. I
thing
worked
about
4
a
Those
man
years,
is
so many
that
relationships
he
go through a
stories.
lot.
knows who, like,
And it's
you feel what I'm
crazy.
saying? A man
common
always
nat- like,
know
all
who
the
his
common
real
things.
like lady is. Like he might have bitches and all that, but he always gonna go home to who his girl
Yeah,
is, and that's
they
100%.
gonna know.
You want to know the
And
crazy
that's
One of
part
my
what they
about that?
patients told me to
understood
have
back
like
You
13
wanna know the crazy
boyfriends
part about
Niggas
that?
had
at one
secret
point.
families and all that, but they don't talk about
A
that.
man-
Oh, I want
Yeah.
I want a nigga like back then.
You want to know what's
Niggas
so
had
fucked up
secret
about us?
families.
Yeah.
They did.
It's
They
trying
do
to-
now
Like
shit
full
too.
blown.
Let me touch on that. You want to know what's so
families.
fucked up about us, man? We're fucked up, yo, and it's like I can admit this, that when we cheat, we can literally go fuck another girl, right? And as soon as we're done, all we can think about is, damn, I just want to be with my girl right now.
Okay.
I just want to be with the
That's
woman I
not
love. I
unrealistic.
just want to be with the woman I love,
That's
yo.
not
Not for me.
And
But I'm
sickness-
saying that's
and
not
sickness
unrealistic.
We
not
fucked
to
up
agree
like
with
that.
this guy,
Okay.
right?
I'm admitting that.
Not
But
to agree with this
we're
guy.
fucked up like
Not
that.
to agree with this guy, but in my past life when I was
I've done shit
younger,
like
right?
that. I'm not
I've
gonna lie.
always said that sometimes you got.
The
This is my past life.
The
Remember,
past life.
my past life.
He's like,
Remember,
let me make
This is
sure
my
that
current
I
life.
I used to say
reiterate that.
right? You
This is my current life.
I used to be like sometimes when you did the things that you did that you know you wasn't supposed to be doing, it made you appreciate your significant other a little more.
No, and that's true.
Nowadays,
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true, because I never
Okay.
felt more like
It
shit than
made it
after I
back
done some
then.
dumb shit
And
like
not
that.
even feeling
Even
like
giving
shit,
somebody
but
the time of day in
you
the
really think
conversation you
about
were
it
talking
after,
about.
like
So you
I
mean to
did.
tell
And I'm
I
with
went through all that,
entertainment, so it's a
and
little.
it's like
if
Gotta
you mean to
converse.
tell
It wasn't
me
even-
I'm cooking for my man and everything, and he cheating, and he in the back of his mind, he like, damn, like this girl ain't do
I
nothing.
miss my girl.
And it's like I miss my girl. Like my girl,
miss my
I came
girl.
home, she
That's a
cooking.
natural feeling.
I want to go
But
home.
then
My
it's
girl,
gonna
she
happen
all
cooking.
over
She
again
got
the next
food ready
day.
for
You
when I
know
get
why? You wanna
home.
know why a nigga
But
thinks
do
that?
you feel
You
bad
wanna know
that
why
you
niggas thinks that
cheating?
though? Because he's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That's why he.
Like,
that's why he.
imagine
Okay, and then
all that.
going through it again. Then you
Imagine going
decide to
through
go
all
again
that
when you know
and
you're not
my
supposed to be
coochie
there.
trash.
So it's just an in the
I'm
moment
wasting my
thought.
time.
When you
So
used to
you're
fucking
talking about in the
somebody,
moment.
You're peer bonding. You it's like a chemical reaction with a person. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
You,
God.
Here
no,
we
for
go
real.
with
Like
them.
that shit is real though. Like and it's like
What is it called again?
Peer
Pure
bonding.
bonding.
Yeah.
Just like trauma bonding, but peer bonding.
Yeah, it's called peer bonding. So when you used to, that's why like if
too
a
many
nigga, if a
terms
guy
on
and a girl are smashing
about to
and
bring a
then
book.
like they're like platonic and shit, they're just friends and they're smashing. Usually feelings become involved in shit because the peer bonding
Every time.
effect and shit. You know what I'm saying?
time.
The vibes.
But it's the same shit. It's like a guy, he understands like, yo, I'm not even supposed to be here. Like, especially with post-nut clarity, forget it. The moment that shit kicks in, it's like a nigga's like, I want to go to fuck home. All I want to do is hug my girl. And it's fucked up.
Like, why am I
I'll
even
be
here
the
right now?
first to admit it. It's fucked up that we are like this. I'll be the first to admit it.
You're like
But
that.
Right.
I'm saying, I'm
Is it
generalizing.
perhaps-
Wow, that says a
Really?
lot.
Me?
That says a
I don't
That's
lot.
the
do
past
stuff- I
life.
don't do stuff like that.
I mean, black men
the
don't
past
cheat.
life.
Let's keep
me,
it a
I
stack.
did
But
enough in my life to
Enough
you
with that
know,
black men don't cheat, please.
They really don't though.
Listen to what the statement is saying.
These
It's
black
saying
men
black
don't
men don't cheat.
Just speak for yourself.
No, hear it out.
Yeah.
Black men.
Speak for you guys.
It's telling black men not to cheat. Black men don't cheat.
But
that's
they
what
do.
That's what the statement is saying.
But they do.
Black men don't cheat. It's a positive statement.
Stop
She's
with this
mad. You don't like that.
porqueria. This bullshit.
I just feel like
It's
I just
filth.
feel like
Like
men
you
are
saying right
definitely
Mierda.
like coming to a point where we are respecting ourselves more. I think
Yes.
so.
I feel like women are
I think so.
becoming in that way too.
Yeah.
No,
Because even me,
Less.
yeah, I knew he was gonna say
not
less.
Me,
I knew
on the
he
other
was
hand, I've
gonna
been
say
thinking
less.
like
I
as
just
as
knew
time
it.
got older, like as I'm getting closer to 30, you feel me? As I've been gearing up for my next era, I've been thinking like that. Like, yo, like
I feel like I
You're
have
speaking
to.
for yourself,
I feel like
yeah,
I have
am
as
thinking
well,
for
though.
myself.
Just like y'all was speaking for yourself because you
I'm
can't be
thinking for
speaking for all
myself.
these.
We were generalizing.
Yeah, but we
no, but
also
I'm
took it.
thinking
You
for
gotta
myself
speak for
right
yourself.
now.
Yeah, she's speaking for herself.
I'm thinking for myself.
I feel
like
I agree with you. I
I'm
concur.
definitely thinking way deeper and putting more thought into
But
my.
that comes with age, though.
It does, and that's what I said. As I'm creeping up on 30, and as I'm about to go into this new era, that has been a thought in my mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Auntie.
And you said you want to get married, right?
Come with age,
You said you want to get
man.
married.
I do. I do
I
want
would
to get
still
married.
like to get married too.
Me too.
I'm not gonna.
Why?
I
Me
can't
too.
wait.
Why do you want
I
marriage?
just think the laws need to change, though.
I just,
But why do you want
want it-
marriage?
I want
actually wanna
marriage
hear
because I
why
feel
y'all
like
want marriage.
I feel like
Because I believe in
that
true
real,
love and I'm
like, yeah,
stupid. I'm dumb like that.
Is that your real answer?
No, for real.
I
I'm
couldn't even
stupid.
hear what he said.
I wouldn't.
Talking about that.
I just feel like marriage is like. I just want to be married. I want to have that. This is my
Marriage
lady,
is like I just want to be
I know.
married.
yeah, like I want to have that lady that is companionship. I really could wake up to you. We could really.
So
do
you need to
things
get
together.
married for that. Why aren't you doing things together and waking up
Nah,
to each
but-
other before
but
that?
Of course,
I mean, with
but I want
something different.
I want to ultimately feel like this girl is
Locked in?
like like we so locked in that I want to take it to the next level.
Facts.
and that
Like,
next level
and
is
I don't want
marriage.
no other lady than you.
Do you want kids?
That's Uncle Ski Day.
I feel like it would have to be like that ideal situation
parameters.
to
You have
where,
to
like,
find that person to make you feel like
I
that.
want to get married and I want to have children. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it has to be like that in that
need
order.
that
'Cause I'm
It has
saying
to
if
be a
you're-
package. It
'cause
has
if-
to be combination.
Because if you're in that time of your life where you are looking for someone to then fill that position, wouldn't you be looking for someone that wants kids? Because you just say you want kids.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't
Under
feel like
certain
that.
circumstances.
Most women want
I
kids,
don't
though.
It's
I
under
don't feel
certain
like that.
circumstances.
There's a lot of stories.
I really made it far enough.
Like, do you?
without
Is it a
them to
make or
where-
break it type of thing? Is it gonna make
If
it
a
or
lady
break
say
it?
she don't want kids,
Yeah.
I don't think it would honestly break me because I really made it this far without kids. But I'm like,
But that's
it's
without
like
marriage.
a teeter totter for
I
me.
feel like
Do you care about
maybe
that?
as a man,
I care about that.
I feel like
Marriage
it's a teeter
before
totter.
I feel like as a man, if they don't have kids already, they need somebody who's really gonna make them change their mind about how they feel.
Yeah.
But you can't
Because-
hope for
And
that.
I feel
though.
like
you can't
that's
hope.
why
You
a
can't
lot
go
of
in
men
hoping
Because
for
a
that.
man
Children
might want
with
to
a
be
lady.
You might get
I agree with that.
disappointed.
A man might want to be married, but what if in that moment they don't want kids and then they find themselves in a relationship that they never thought that they would ever feel before, and it's like, yo, I want kids with you. I want the rest of my life with you. That's that. It just takes one special person to make a man change his mind. So I don't feel like
agree too.
any man because you got this far.
But I feel like that's why men
a
have
woman,
children.
you're gonna have to find somebody who's really going to make you change that standpoint. Be like, nah, I want the marriage, but nah, I think I want kids with her. But that's because you found somebody that you want and that's doing all the right things. They gotta be doing all the right things.
I feel like with me, everything is like it takes time. Like, and I feel like that's a lot of people's problem. Like, a lot of people rush into things without really knowing the people that they're dealing with, and that's why they end up in the situations they end up in. I feel like they say that statement like, you know, if you want to marry somebody within like 6 months or some shit. I feel like
that's true too.
I feel like the language is everything. So it's more like, you know, if you would marry that person or not that you need to marry them in that 6 months or not. I feel like it takes time to really marry somebody.
There you go.
Like, it really takes time. Like, we talking about like years. Like, you have to be around somebody. You have to know.
I mean, I think it takes like years to get to know somebody.
Exactly.
Period.
So it takes seasons. So you can't just be like, I met you this year, we're madly in love, and I'm marrying you in a year.
I could feel that way, but I might not marry you.
Yeah,
but I could
because
feel like, you know, when you're just high off of the love, I feel like the energy, everything
That's
sounds
a-
great.
that's a
whole
It's
different
like,
thing.
But it was practical for our great grandparents to do shit like that because of
It
how
wasn't
the
seen
there
as
world,
wasn't so many
people.
but
distractions.
it was also about how the world
Yeah,
worked back then.
you see every
Whereas, like,
distraction on social media.
they
now.
depended on family to survive.
like for anybody.
That was kind of like the standard, though.
It
like,
was.
You, to
Yeah.
marry,
I'm saying,
picket
so-
fence, like the American dream.
And keep this in mind too. Nobody gave a fuck about love back then. That's the misconception.
It was all about financials.
No, they didn't give a fuck about
They didn't
love.
care about
They
love.
didn't care about
Yeah,
love.
it was-
Love,
Women
love
was
not
looking.
important.
Men was looking at someone who was gonna provide. If that man was
Yes.
gonna provide, she was gonna marry
It was
him.
about carrying the lineage forward. That was it. And
Yeah.
it was about building love as you went. But if love didn't happen, fuck it. That's how a lot of our great grandfathers and our grandfathers ended up having second families and
And
shit.
16
I don't even wanna
kids.
get
There
into
you
that
go.
because.
But I mean, it's just
talk about that.
but it's
I
just
think
an
that-
example.
That's how.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how certain people still move to this.
But
day,
the
and I
standard-
don't wanna-
But it ain't the same.
The standard of marriage.
certain-
Listen, I'm probably a little older than all of y'all, right?
A little.
Right? I'm 40. I'll say
I'm
it.
24.
I'm 40. Oh shit.
All right, maybe.
Baby.
No, I'm not
I
24.
think she
feel like a
fucking
auntie.
lying.
No, I'm not 24.
Listen, but what I'll say is
We
this.
always like
I'm
that.
about to be-
What I'll say
I'm about
is
to be a
this.
30
When I grew up,
Chuck.
I grew up on the idea
I got
of
1 month left.
I grew up on the idea of traditionalism,
What sign is
especially with the way it was
That's
pushed
a nice
through
one.
media.
That's a nice one. I like
No,
that.
for real. Especially the way it was pushed through
Traditionalism.
media. Growing up, it was pushed through everything that we watched on TV, from like sitcoms
And I
to
agree.
cartoons.
I used to like depend on that though.
But what
I
I-
feel like
but what I'm
it
saying-
sold a dream.
Yeah,
But
and
that's
that's how they
but
get
that's
you
what I'm
though.
saying.
Them love stories be
That's how
having
they
me
get you
crying.
though.
In my heart of
Be
hearts, like,
crying.
I would love to be married one day. That's because that's just the indoctrination that I grew up on.
I don't
Unfortunately,
think they
it
selling the
is what it
same
is.
dream now though.
But-
They're not
but-
selling that same dream.
But
Spell it.
unfortunately, I'm old enough to
I ain't gonna
understand
lie.
that it's a
Another-
bad bet.
That's why we be having spelling
It's a
bees. We
bad-
got
There
good,
we
we
go.
got good vocab.
I mean-
I ain't gonna lie.
Sign me up, brother.
I ain't gonna lie.
Excellent black
After
men.
today, next
Exceptional black men.
episode, I'm coming with a book and we're gonna start writing these words down.
Exceptional black men. Let's do it.
Facts.
I'm gonna come with a book and I'm gonna start writing these exceptional words down.
Nah, you was killing it. Y'all had me smidacked last fucking
Nah, yeah,
episode.
that was a good one.
Y'all had me.
Spelling bee.
Y'all had me
That was good.
fucking done.
A spelling bee is it.
But
That's spelling fucking. I didn't like that spelling.
Well,
Actually,
listen.
I won. I got most of my.
I don't even know if anybody was a winner. All
No,
I
excuse
know
me.
is-
I got all of
it's
my
just
words
fun.
except for
It
one.
was
I think
it was good
It was
fun
fun.
for what it was. It was an idea we threw in
Absolutely.
that we threw in the air, and we had actually a lot of fun. But listen, we got a little under 2 minutes left, so we're gonna close this out. You know what I'm saying? We had some good conversations. This shit went all over the
Absolutely,
fucking
absolutely.
place.
Oh
and I
my
feel like
God.
we all got our points across. You know what I'm saying?
What points
You know
were
what I mean?
those?
Listen, we gonna rewind the
points
tape.
were
All
those?
right, and we're gonna do an instant replay on everything. But listen,
I hope so.
I'm happy you pulled up. Let's get it. You know what I mean? You the homie. You know what I mean? Shout outs to you
I'm
and
glad I
everything you
came.
got going on. And
Thank you.
nah, for real, all jokes aside, like I appreciate you as a person, Real talk. Like, you official. Like, I fucks with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what
I
I mean?
appreciate you too.
And, you know, shout out to you from everybody from Confirm. You know what I mean? Like,
Thank
you
you.
the shit. You know what I mean? But we definitely gonna close this out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, Faye. You know what I'm saying? You could,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Start it up.
You could close us out, Faye.
All right. You can find me on IG, Big Faye, never the little one.
Hold up. She gotta throw her shit on there too.
My at my IG.
Yeah.
It's at Lex Get It. Don't you forget it. Nah, I'm lying. But it's LEXXGETITNOW. Lex Get It
I
now.
have it in there.
Yeah, we gonna throw it in there.
You know what? What?
No, we good.
Now we can throw it in there.
Skiddy.
Alright, and you know who it is. It's the chairman. It's MVP Banks, and we up out of here. Yo, it's cool.
Ooh,
We
shit.
had a good time.
I know what you want, I got what you need. Get it in the morning, get it in the evening. I'ma keep on ballin', I'ma keep on dreaming, and I ain't gonna stop till I'm on your TV. I got